Hi, we're Group 3 and we covered cloud computing.
I have covered financial benefits of cloud computing.
I looked at the performance efficiency in cloud computing.
And I looked at the security aspects of cloud computing.
And I work on disaster recovery.
And we hope you like it.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Cloud computing offers many advantages, and one of them being performance efficiency. When we take a look at the efficiency in cloud computing, one thing to note is its scalability. The scalability of cloud computing allows businesses to be able to scale up or down depending on resource storage needs or when the business needs to expand its operation base. Another such advantage of cloud computing is that it allows for collaborate efficiency. The cloud computing model gives businesses the ability to communicate and share easily with the outside world as opposed to traditional methods. It allows much greater collaboration between employees, allowing multiple users to share and work on data and document at the same time. Another advantage is its ease and your ability to access information anytime, anywhere. The technology allows programs or anything stored in the cloud from web-enabled devices at any time and basically from any location to be accessed. Whether you're in a meeting, hotel, or on vacation, you have the ease of ability to access whatever you need. It also allows for organizations to offer flexibility as it relates to work from home policies. Employees have a virtual office and have the ability to access information at any time.
The security of cloud computing. What is cloud computing security? It is the set of control-based technologies and policies designed to adhere to regulatory compliance rules and protect information, data application, and infrastructure associated with cloud computing use. Disadvantages of cloud computing security. Security and privacy. Security and privacy are the two main concerns when talking about data. The consumer has to rely on the provider to maintain the security of their data and have limited control because services run on a remote environment. Advantages of cloud computing security. Cost efficiency. Cloud computing eliminates investment costs of standalone servers and respective software.
Cloud computing, backup, disaster recovery. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? What is cloud disaster recovery? Cloud disaster recovery is a backup and restore strategy that involves storing and maintaining copies of electronic records in a cloud computing environment as a security measure. The goal of cloud disaster recovery is to provide an organization with a way to recover data and/or implement failover in the event of a man-made or natural catastrophe. So, how does it work? With virtualization, the entire server, including the operating system, applications, patches, and data, is encapsulated into a single software bundle or virtual server. This entire virtual server can be copied and backed up to an off-site data center and spun up on a virtual host in a matter of minutes. Now, since the server is hardware independent, the operating system, applications, patches, and data can be safely and accurately transferred from one data center to a second data center without the burden of reloading each component of the server. And this can dramatically reduce recovery time compared to conventional non-virtualized disaster recovery approaches where servers need to be loaded with the OS and application software and patched to the last configuration used in production before the data can be restored. As you see in this picture, the cloud shifts disaster recovery trade-off curve to the left. With cloud computer, as presented by the red arrow, disaster recovery becomes much more cost-effective with significant faster recovery times. When introduced with the cost-effectiveness of online backup between data center, tape backup no longer makes sense in the cloud. The cost-effectiveness and recovery speed of online off-site backup makes it difficult to justify tape backup. One of the added benefits of disaster recovery with cloud computing is the ability to finalize, tune the cost and performance for the DR platform. Applications and servers that are less critical in the disaster can be turned down with less resources, while assuring that the most critical applications get the resources they need to keep the business running through the disaster.
Before the cloud computing era, if you owned or managed a business, you had to develop and maintain infrastructure for the effective operation of your business. This could include buying servers for capital expenditures of between $2,000 and $20,000 each, and using valuable business space with special security and cooling system requirements. Also, you had to hire skilled IT staff for approximately $100,000 per year each. Additionally, capital expenses for operating systems and application software would be required. Despite all of these expenditures, this would not be an efficient IT system. IT infrastructure would provide little flexibility, and scalability would require added capital expenses. Also, because maintaining an IT infrastructure often requires a big share of your resources, the focus of your IT department and other critical staff would be allocated away from critical priorities that would better serve your customers. Today, with public cloud computing, you can access all of the business applications needed for your company to be effective without your business need investing capital expenses to build a large IT infrastructure, hiring expensive staff, and wasting valuable company time and other resources to develop it. The cloud allows your company to pay as you go, without investing a large portion of your money in an inefficient infrastructure that can never fully meet the needs of your company. With cloud computing, your company will never again need to focus your valuable time, attention and expenditures on buying servers, buying and upgrading software licenses, IT maintenance and expensive IT personnel. Only pay for IT services you actually use, as you use them, and because of economies of scale, your IT expenditures will be reduced by about 50%.